Welcome to Peterloo's Daily Dose, where we bring you the latest insights, stories and conversations shaping the future of general practice and primary care.
Welcome back to Peterloo's Daily Dose. I'm Jess, Lead Care Coordinator here at Peterloo Medical Centre, and today we're joined by...
My name's Andrena. I'm one of the managers here at Peterloo.
So today we're going to touch on the subject of sun safety, heat safety and water safety with all the hot weather we've had recently. I think it's really important to just touch on those subjects with people visiting beaches, having barbecues, the rivers, the lakes. I think it's really important for us to touch on the subject of how to stay safe while still enjoying yourself.
And I think at the minute now is the perfect time for this discussion with the up and coming heat wave that's supposed to be coming back.
100%. So we'll kick off talking about sun safety.
Jess, so let's start with sun safety.
Yeah.
People often hear UV, but what does UV actually mean?
Good question. So UV stands for ultraviolet radiation. Now that is an invisible part of the sunlight that can cause skin damage to the cells. Too much exposure can cause things like skin cancers, premature aging, which none of us want. Absolutely not. And it can, of course, cause sunburn. Now, something that might actually shock some people listening is you don't actually have to be abroad to get too much damage to your skin cells. You can be sunbathing in your own backyard here in the UK.
Exactly. And that's why we recommend the 3 simple steps of slip, slop, slap. Slip into something comfortable that covers your skin. Slap on some sunscreen, anything SPF 30 or above.
Definitely.
And slap on a hat to protect your head.
Yeah.
And don't forget some sunglasses to protect your eyes too.
Yeah, I think talking about the sun cream, I think some people, they think, wake up in the morning, shower, get dressed, put on your sun cream, and that's all you need to do for the rest of the day. But actually, it's not.
Oh, exactly. Sunscreen needs to be reapplied every 2 hours or after swimming or sweating.
Yep, definitely. 100%.
So let's move on to heat itself. Who tends to struggle the most in the hot weather?
So you've got older people, pregnant ladies, babies, younger children, and people with chronic diseases. They're the most vulnerable in this hot weather.
And some medicines also make people more sensitive to dehydration, can't they?
Yep. So you've got your water tablets, your blood pressure tablets, and certain mental health tablets. They can make you more at risk of dehydration. So it's important to not stop taking them without speaking to your healthcare provider, but making sure that you're drinking fluids throughout the day. And, if you have any concerns, do contact your GP practice.
That's just absolute key in this weather, isn't it? Just make sure that you keep fluids up.
Yeah, 100%.
What are the warning signs of heat exhaustion?
So you've got things like nausea, feeling dizzy, feeling very thirsty, headaches, muscle cramps, excessive sweating, and they're just a few.
Yeah. And if anything like that happens, then you need to move somewhere cool, loosen your clothing, drink water little and often, and just cool yourself down, whether that's with a damp towel, a fan. If someone loses consciousness or stops sweating despite the weather being really, really hot, then that becomes an emergency. You need to ring 999.
Absolutely, yeah. Goes without saying.
Yeah. Let's move on to open water safety.
Yeah.
One thing we've seen a lot of in recent summers is people swimming in rivers, canals, and reservoirs.
Yeah, I think it can look really inviting to people. I don't think people realise, because the water can sometimes look really still, I don't think they realise how dangerous open water can actually be.
And I really don't think that they realise just how cold the open water.
But yeah, exactly. You getting that water, the cold water shock, it can make you gasp for your breath. It can cause you to not be able to swim, even if you're a good swimmer.
Yeah, and I think, again, what people don't realise about open water is that there can be hidden currents, deep mud, underwater obstacles, and sudden drops.
Yeah, and if you do see someone, if you're walking by a lake or a reservoir and you do see someone in danger, please don't ever jump in after them, because you're putting yourself at risk, and also you're not helping that person, the best thing you can do is just call 999.
Absolutely, because if you jump in to help, you're putting yourself in danger as well.
Yeah,
And then who's going to ring 999 for the pair of you?
exactly. Best thing you can do, just ring 999.
Yes.
So finally, just to recap, I think what we're trying to say is enjoy the summer we're about to get and we've already been having, but just safely.
Yeah, absolutely. And a few simple precautions can make all the difference to help and ensure that
Yeah,
everybody has an enjoyable summer.
yeah. Drink your fluids, stay safe in, in the outdoors, stay away from the open waters.
Yeah. Everything been discussed today.
Yeah, I think just take care, look after your neighbours, look after your friends, and we'll all just have a lovely summer.
Yeah.
So if you've enjoyed today's podcast, thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure you follow us on all of our platforms or wherever you listen to your podcast. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you for listening.